Philanthropy has helped support every level of how I was able to build out my organization and to be able to witness the strength of the groups individually as well as collectively. So it's been everything for me and my success in my organization.
Being that we are very much focused on the needs of the individual at their home institutions and how do they advocate for themselves and become champions of equity and champions for diversity and champions for justice. Being at the change table enables us to really brainstorm with some partners and like-minded individuals around how do we actually have a larger impact on the sector.
Being part of change is really helpful to my work and our work at NCRP. It's great to have allies who have a shared agenda, driving a vision for philanthropy's role in social change, social justice in communities across our nation.
The skills that all the different partners bring together it's beyond what we bring in terms of our communities, our identities, and our shared values, which of course is critical, but the expertise in the room is phenomenal.
Change is such an incredible network of such talented and diverse individuals who represent organizations that are doing really inspiring work. For me personally, I appreciate being a part of the Change Network because I have so many incredible peers and allies that I can call on when I need advice, that I can lean on when I need support, and that I can count on to help me lift up LGBTQ issues. There's so many times that we can't be in the room, but some of the other partners are, and I appreciate all the times that they're lifting up LGBTQ issues. And I hope that I'm a good ally in the spaces that I'm in that they're not in.
I think the work that I'm most excited about is how collectively this set of organizations has come together to really step up our advocacy game for community. The history of this organization was really about advocating for people of color to have a voice within the field and to be around the table at the Council of Foundations. And we really have evolved to now making sure that the communities we represent are funded.
The goal that I'm most interested in is just how do we get to a more equitable society, and I want that to happen immediately. So
I'm very excited about working together around agency and voice. The influence that we have together is very important. Working together, for example, on the census so that we are all counted, so that nobody is invisible.
I am most excited about our racial equity work, and particularly our work around Black-led social change. The work that we're doing as it relates to getting funders to understand the importance of resourcing and improving resources for organizations that are led by the communities where they serve is a critically important and long overdue conversation for the field to have.
And I'm very excited that that Change is taking responsibility for bringing together all of the stakeholders who are not only funders but nonprofit leaders, people who are legislators, those who should be around the same table to advance greater racial equity and social justice in this country. And I think that's exciting.
I think we're at a time in this sector where so many foundations are talking about race and racial equity and not really sure what that means and what to do. We have a window of opportunity to get more resources to people of color-led organizations.